Hi, welcome to Just Another Army Vet 2.0, which is all about India. For those of you who are new, I'm Kylie. I'm a former combat medic for the U.S. Army, and I have another channel called Just Another Army Vet, which is all about military and defense. Today's video is my part 3 movie reaction to Sardar Udham. Here's my disclaimer. For copyright reasons, I cannot show the entire movie. Also, this is just a reaction. It's not a substitute for watching the full movie. If you want to watch the whole thing, then you have to go watch it on Amazon Prime. Side note, all copyright belongs to the respective copyright holders, including any songs or music which may be in the movie. Let's get to it.
He served the British Empire dutifully in the most turbulent period of time in the Punjab between the years 1912 and 1919.
Germany calling, Germany calling, Germany calling. This is Lord Haw-Haw. The sun finally seems to be setting over the British Empire. Like their elephants, the Indians never forget their enemies. They strike them down even after 20 years.
Who is behind this murder?
Witnesses have confirmed that he is a man of Indian origin. We have recovered a pistol and live ammunition from him, about 9 rounds. Further links are being investigated. But we will not tolerate such violence, such acts of terrorism. A coward is within our country. We will stand up together and rise up against brutal crime. And we will crush any movement against the empire.
नहीं, I'm sure. नहीं, वो किसी का नाम नहीं लेगा.
पर कर दिया उसने. जिद्दी तो था ही. मानना पड़ेगा. हम मतलब वर्ल्ड लेवल पर ऐसी प्रेस कवरेज आज तक किसी भी घटना को नहीं मिली. 12 से 15 कंट्रीज की प्रेस ने कवर किया.
Tell me who your other associates are.
Was it reported in the U.S. or India?
What organization do you work for? Why did you do this? Tell me the names of your associates. Who are your associates? Keep going. This is the last place he lived? Yes, sir. Right, check underneath the bed.
Quite the collection.
Take a look at this, sir.
Directory. Right.
You sure it's the same man?
Yes, sir. We're certain of it, sir. 37. Punjab 33. Here we go. This is the one. Well, if he is our man and he came in 6 years ago, what the hell has he been doing since then?
Clear! Bring him down!
No, you're coming with us. You're coming with us. Now sit down and shut up.
इंडिया से अभी कौन आया है?
सर मैं
When did you enter England?
सर जनवरी.
Show me a passport.
पासपोर्ट दिखाओ अपना.
What do you know about this Sher Singh?
शेर सिंह के बारे में क्या जानते हो आप?
On your feet! Are you Surat Ali? Mr. Kopika, do you know this man?
Yes.
I had nothing to do with this killing. He did it alone.
You deny your links to the Communist Party?
No.
So, he met you quite a few times, this,
Yes, at the Gurdwara, a couple of times maybe.
Just a couple?
Maybe more, I don't remember.
How did he get the gun?
I don't know.
You don't know.
That's all.
Yes, that's all.
You're gonna have to come with us, sir.
He's a small-time businessman. His name is Baba. Fond of laddus, I mean sweets. Very passionate about India's independence.
What else?
I told you, sir, we used to visit Gurdwara sometime.
Cut this nonsense. What else?
I don't know much about him.
Right. So what have we got? Well, we figured out he worked in a cotton mill in the Punjab in about 1919.
Any family? An orphan. His mother died when he was 6, his father soon after that. He and his brother Udham, they grew up in an orphanage.
Any other relatives?
Some cousins, but we're not sure yet.
Immigration records show that he entered London several times since 1933, using different names. Sher Singh, Uday Singh, Udham Singh, Azad Singh, and Frank Brazil. He first settled in a small apartment in East London and constantly shifted residences almost every 6 months. From the east, across to the southwest at Bournemouth. While here, he tried to organise an international network of rebels for the Garda Party, making contact with sources across Europe. There's a police complaint against him in 1937 for publicly beating another Indian in a brawl at a bar in South London. He obtained a local peddler's license, working odd jobs as a stationery salesman. Also, an extra on a movie set.
I'm a salesman.
Sometime later, he's spotted at a flea market selling lingerie. And he owns a Fiat car by now. Our last entry in the records show him working as a welder in an iron factory in East London. This was about 6 months before the assassination.
I heard this man was under our watch. How did he slip through?
Well, he was put under watch 9 years ago, sir, when he left prison in India, and in that time basically kept his head down and lost track of him.
A few weeks ago, we had a tip-off from the passport office. But by the time we'd got there, he'd already fled.
Are there any other conspirators, any other associates? There may be others waiting to strike at high-level targets. Have a look at the Germans. We can't take any chances.
Sir.
Who are you? What is your name? When is the next attack going to happen? You thought you got them all, didn't you? Well, you didn't.
Sardar Udham. Zetland bhi mara na.
He said he fired 6 times. Isn't Zetland dead?
Sif died.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Who are your associates?
और कौन से साथी तुम्हारे साथ हैं?
I do not feel pain. I see death. Feel no pain. What?
You've eluded us for 9 years. I mean, you must have made some really nice friends. Come on, tell me their names. Tell me everything about the collaborators. Come on.
हम तुम्हें पिछले 9 साल से ट्रैक कर रहे हैं. तुम्हारे साथ कौन-कौन हैं, सबके नाम बताओ.
Tell me about the next target. Who is the next attack for? Come on, you can tell me.
No.
Just try it. Just try and give us one little name.
No.
Tell me of all the other important figures you were following.
No.
Are you Russian? Are these your papers? So, did he have any visitors?
In Indian man and a lady.
An Indian lady?
No.
British.
Yes.
Detective Thompson, sir.
Let's put him through.
Gov, he was frequently visited by a British woman, an active member of the Communist Party. I suspect he may have established links with other extremists through her.
Eileen Palmer? Eileen? I Surat Ali, friend. Surat Ali, friend.
You're not registered with the party, are you?
Party? Yes, I was. In India, HSRA, I was. Party.
HSRA? Bhagat Singh's HSRA.
तुसी जानते हो? Bhagat Singh, you know?
Yeah. What do you want?
I need help. I fight for freedom of my people.
Fight for the freedom of the whole world.
World? No. You equal, you march for being equal. I know equal. I know free. First my country free. Then equal. Then march, equality.
I'm Detective Inspector Sway, and I'm in charge of your case. You can start by telling us your name. What is your actual name?
तुम्हारा नाम क्या है?
No. No. This is Scotland Yard. We will dig everything out, one way or another. So, who are your collaborators and regular associates?
और कौन है तुम्हारे साथ?
There's no way that a carefully planned assassination like this can be carried out without the support of a big organization.
इस किलिंग के पीछे कौन से ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है?
There has to be an organization. First came to England in 1933, is that right?
1933 में तुम इंग्लैंड आए?
Since when you were a regular at the Shepherd's Bush Gurdwara and the Punjab restaurant?
You must have had the support of all our regular rebels who frequent such places.
गुरुद्वारे में और भी एक्सट्रीमिस्ट आते थे?
Kopikar, SS Johal, Surat Ali. You honestly expect me to believe that they were not involved? What about Eileen Palmer? What's the nature of your association with Eileen Palmer?
So I was going to ask who exactly was in charge of the interrogation, and it is Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard, I've obviously heard of it, but are they just a special branch of the police in England, or what exactly is their role? Anyway, this is definitely getting intense, and this torture scene was just horrible. If you do want to catch my reaction to part 4, then please hit that subscribe button. Once it's filmed, I'm going to put it right here. Until next time, thanks for watching, and please smash that like button.